So this accomplishment today of winning the program's first tournament title and then doing it at home has to feel really good, just for how long you've had to wait to get it and then to be able to do it at home, huh?
Oh, words can't describe how cool it is. We talked about this on Monday. We had a little bit of a disappointment on our team score on Monday. We had some big numbers, and the girls just couldn't wait to play. And I said, besides coming out there again, we got a little extra motivation. And I told them we've never won a stroke play invitational, and I said we've never won the Portage invitational. So how sweet would it be to be able to win both at the same time and take care of both those goals? And they did it today. Not only did they do it, they shattered it and took a school record with it. So unbelievable.
The girls obviously are having a great start to the season and really a talented bunch. So this accomplishment can't be much of a surprise. But how much did playing at home maybe give them an edge today to getting through over that hurdle and getting that first program title?
Well, anytime you play at home, it's always a huge advantage in golf. But I really think that it was equalized a little bit today because we haven't played in a lot of wind. And the wind really came up, and in the back nine it was really gusting. So I think it definitely was a home course advantage. But I think it was neutralized a little bit by the wind because we haven't exactly played a lot of wind, and I think that was the case for all the girls in the competition today.
You knew, and the girls knew, that the core of golfers this year was talented and you guys were going to be pretty good, but then to go out and start the way that you have has to have reaffirmed that and kind of given the girls some confidence to keep building. Has that been the case?
Oh, absolutely. Well, the thing about these girls is that they don't take much motivation by me. They have so much internal motivation and so much intrinsic motivation that their drive is tremendous. And this started way back in May and June when school was in session. When they came up, they were talking about what they were going to do this summer to prepare. They worked hard this summer. They came into the season. You know how girls golf just jumps right into it. And we really weren't intimidated of that because they had worked so hard this summer and they were ready to do it. And right away they come out and shoot a great score and break a school record. But they always say they're never satisfied. And they're not satisfied with their rounds today, and that's the sign of a champion because they always want to improve. And I'm certainly not surprised, and it's going to be amazing to see what they can do next.
What's it been like to start the season and basically routinely, almost every time you go out, you're eclipsing that low scoring mark for the program? What's that been like to have that kind of start?
Well, it's kind of hard to describe in words. I mean, the feeling's great, and it's nice to know they always have something to shoot for. I mean, they just want to keep doing it. They, coming into the season, you say 330s with Portage Golf. People would have been, kind of doubting that. But right away, we go out there, we shoot a 339 in Brookfield, and come on. And today in a par 73 course, even though it's our home course, it's par 73. Come out and shoot a 337. That's outstanding. And right away they said, hey, we found 8 shots, 2 shots a girl. That's 320s. So they're not satisfied with 330s, and now they're going to be aiming to even go lower.
As much as you knew this was a talented bunch to start the year, has anything so far surprised you?
I'm really, really happy with the consistency. The ball striking has been phenomenal. They're starting to come into their swings. They're starting to gain a little more confidence. And I think where we could improve is in our short game area. And the little time we've had to practice the season, that's what we focused on. And we've seen a lot of improvements in that the last couple times out.
As far as today goes, what was the key?
Well, I think team depth. I mean, it takes 4 scores. And when you throw 4 scores like that in the 80s, on a day like today, it's pretty tricky with the wind. We know that's what it's going to take. Our team's not built on 1 or 2 players. Our team is built on a solid foundation. The girls back each other up on any given day, and you never know who's going to step up. And I think that's our key all season, is that our depth is going to carry us as far as we're going to go.
Danielle stepped in and picked up, in a way, picked up the slack for Emily, who's had a nice start to the season. What was the key for Danielle there?
Well, Danielle, again, just went about her business and didn't make any big numbers. When we've got in trouble this year, it's been big numbers. And Danielle, again, she had a couple of bogeys here and there on her card, but she avoided the big numbers, and she just played consistent. And if we can get consistent golf and avoid big numbers, we know the pars and birdies are going to come because the girls are talented. It's the 8s and 9s and 10s that can get you in trouble. And Danielle just did her job and played consistent team golf today.
How about Sammy's finish? A par and then a birdie on 18 to secure that, runner-up individual finish?
Well, I'm just thrilled for her. Sammy's obviously our leader. top to bottom. She does a great job on all parts of it, and to have a finish like that to seal the deal. She's really come on. In fact, her starts have been kind of the parts that have been shaky. She knows how to finish rounds, and today she put an exclamation mark on it.
Sammy mentioned that the goal for this team is to be peaking at the end of the year, and the way things have started for you guys so well, how much of a boost does that give them to keep working and knowing, okay, we're golfing well now, but we haven't peaked yet, and we will at the end of the year? How much of a boost does this start give them to keep getting better and peak at the end of the year?
Well, it gives us a huge boost because golf is a lot of game about confidence, and they're starting to grow into themselves, and they're starting to get more confident. And we've talked about it, how it's a long season, and it's sometimes it's a cliche. You hear it all the time. You got to focus on one shot at a time, but we really stress it, and I think it matters. And we know we have great goals for our postseason, but right now it's not the postseason, and we are trying to focus on each and every match and let the girls kind of keep a small window with the eyes on the prize at the end, obviously in the back of their mind. It's impossible to take it out completely, but I think it's really confidence and the ability to stay focused and try to keep beating themselves and their records each time out.
Back to today, if you had to pick out a highlight that really kind of defined everything, what would that be?
Seeing the smiles on their faces at the end of the round. Obviously, I'm doing the scoreboard, so I don't know. They knew before me. They had it added up, and they came up together, and they could hardly contain themselves, and I couldn't either. I'm trying to not break into a huge smile, and obviously, would make sure it's official. But the highlight of the day, I'll never forget the image of the smiles of them coming up, saying, "I think we did it." That's cool. It's just seeing them have successes like that. That's what it's all about.
Anything else, Ed?
Lauren Gaffney, outstanding. She just plays along with a great demeanor and great consistency and great determination. She didn't play well on Monday at Wanakee, and she came in today knowing that she wanted to play well, and she just absolutely played phenomenal. Her career low, and to do it on a day like today, it definitely helped us anchor and win this event, and I couldn't be prouder of her.
Outstanding. Great start. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.